What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I'm back for my review of my favorite show, Big Rich Town. Cause I just come from the poorest part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Power. This was episode 2, season 5, episode 2. And tonight's episode is titled Damage Control. And it was really good. So in tonight's episode, we see Tommy, Ghost, and Kanan get confronted by Jason. Jason rolls up on Tommy. Y'all remember? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jason rolls up on Tommy. Y'all remember Jason from last season who had a deal with Tommy, and now he sees that Tommy is messing with Ghost after he done told him not to mess with Ghost. So he said, you still dealing with this Ghost person, right? Okay, so since you dealing with him, you, him, and who's this dude right here talking about Kanan, you three have to take out the Jimenez now. That's your job. It's an order. That's what you got to do it now. So that was funny because it pulls Ghost right back into the game because, you know, Ghost has been so desperately trying to get out of the game. And he's being pulled right back in it. But Ghost, guess what? Your son is about to become a criminal. Well, he already is becoming a criminal now. So you're never getting out of the game, Ghost. You're never getting out of the game. You're never getting out of the game. But yeah, very interesting. Tommy messed up a lot in this episode. He also messed up with Vincent. As we saw in episode 1, the Italians, the 2 young guys, got killed as they attempted to capture Dre. Dre ended up shooting him, and we saw one died in last week's episode, and the other young man died in tonight's episode. So Tommy has to make it right. He goes to speak to his father, Teresi, who's I'm funny like that. I'm like, dude, you ain't been in this guy's life. He just found out you his father, but you flexing your muscles and telling him, don't you ever do this and don't you ever do that and make sure you do this. Now you giving all this fatherly advice, and then he tells him, don't ever tell my wife that you're really my child. That would break her heart. That would have had me feeling some kind of way, Pops. Really? But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, Teresi tells him to make it right with Vincent. Tell Vincent the truth. Tommy does. And so now Tommy has to take a 50% cut. And he also have to pay the family of those killed by Drake. And we also see Tommy get punched in his face because he has the other dude lie for him in front of Vincent, saying that he took care of the people that killed these 2 dudes. And we know he didn't. Very interesting. Speaking of Dre, since this Dre killed those 2, Dre is having problems of his own. I think Dre is starting to realize that he's not really truly built for this whole leader thing and doing all these things. And that crazy Diego really has him by the balls, I think. That Diego, did y'all see that scene? That scene was crazy where Dre walks in on Diego. And Diego's having sex with 2 beautiful women. But you know what? I'm like, Dre, I don't want to see this dude plowing away. So Dre tries to leave the room and security blocks. And it's like, what's this? Diego wants Dre to watch him have sex with these 2 women. A little too weird for my taste. You know, it's like, dude, I don't want to see you having your fun. But he makes him watch, which I thought was strange. And then I'm like, okay, but what really made it more strange, later on we see Diego force Francesca, which is one of the girls he was sleeping with earlier, make her and Dre have sex at the club. And Dre didn't want to do it, but the girl was like, listen, he will smell my woohoo and test it. He'll kill me if we don't do. We need to do this. And my thing was, okay, Dre does it, but you know, me, I'm always looking into things. I'm a germaphobe. I'm like, he ain't had no condom on. And if she so willingly does this, how many times does Diego make her go screw somebody? And you just go and screw her with no condom and no... That's how my mind think. I'm like, she's so willy-nilly doing this. Diego probably has her do this all the time. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, that crazy Diego comes in and he's like, it's my turn to watch. I don't know about y'all, but Diego's giving me some little funny vibes here. I think he might have the hots for Dre, if you know what I mean. He might want a little action. I don't know, because why you want to see me? Why we got to... I don't know. That's crazy. Another thing with Dre is having issues with his crew and trying to clean these things up and keep things clear. And where he's messed up, his little crew member goes ahead and kills that gang member for him and then tells him about it. But he's actually making more of a mess for Dre. And Dre's trying to flex his power. Like that. Dre's trying to flex his power and tell him, listen, I'm in charge and you do what I say and you shouldn't have did that. Let me handle this. This is all going to blow up in smoke. Because Dre, you're not built for this. You're not built for this. And Dre, they're going to get you. Your days are numbered. I see the bricks are falling. It's falling. It's falling, Dre. I'm sorry. It's falling. It's coming apart. But yeah, I think we're really going to see him unravel as he realizes he's bitten off more than he can handle. Because now he still has Tommy, Ghost, and Kanan after him. They don't care about this whole threat you gave with Jimenez. And then he has to work with these Jimenez people and Diego. And Diego's crazy as hell. That's going to be a serious, serious, serious problem. That's a lot of pressure. And I think this dude that he just told, you work for me, that dude's going to turn on him too. He's not going to stay loyal to him. There ain't no loyalty in this game. You wasn't loyal, Dre. You going to get yours. Somebody going to hurt you. I have a lot of theories on that, but somebody's going to hurt you. What else happened in this episode? The AUSA is plotting to take down Angela, as Angela is making a good case against the Jimenez. Her crew is trying to get evidence towards her and take down Ghost as well. And that little girl that they got that was blindfolded a few seasons back is their witness. That's a little weak. It's not going to work. Not going to work. What else happened that caught my attention? Yes, Tasha is still grieving. And Keisha wanted to know what happened, if she'll really tell her what happened. And little brat Tariq was standing around listening. And that little twerp tells his mother that he's going to change his ways and things are going to be different. That's a lie. This little boy is the devil. That's a lie. He's not going to change his ways. He's probably going to get worse. Also, we see with Tasha grieving. Tasha and Ghost are grieving in different ways. Tasha wants to go to the grief counseling, but she wants to do it through the church and do this. But Ghost is like, we don't belong here. So they go to this thing and they go to grieve. But the difference is you're sitting amongst people who lost their children through, a drunken driver and other incidents. But you two are drug lords, a drug lord and his wife, criminals. So I get where Ghost is coming from, where he's like, you can grieve, but that's not the place where you need to do that at. That shouldn't be the place. And they've been going through a lot. And that damn Tate, is his name Tate? That politician ambushed them, made them do that, press conference regarding Raina and Raina's murder. That was dirty. That was low. Can somebody kill him? Can we have him killed? Am I just being too violent right now? Can we have him killed? I don't like him. I don't like his motives. I think he's sneaky. He needs to be dealt with. But back to the grieving counseling, we hear a family tell their story on how their child was killed by a drunk driver, and they're really upset by that. And the father was mentioning he wishes that drunk driver would get killed himself or would die because he sees him, he's still drinking. And what happens, which I thought was kind of cool. See, my mind is twisted. I thought it was kind of cool, though. Ghost goes out and avenges that boy's death by killing the drunk driver. I mean, he stabbed him. Oh, he just... You could feel the anger and the frustration. He didn't just shoot him. He had to stab. He made it personal. He stabbed that dude up. And I think that was his way of helping that family heal. And in a weird way, also helping him try to heal with his issues with losing his own daughter. Because as we saw that he doesn't like going into Raina's room. And Tasha can't leave the room. So really good episode. I'm not going to blab on too long. I thought it was good. Again, this show is so well written. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the third episode because things are getting hot. They always twist things up and something happens where you're like, oh. So I'm looking forward to that. But tonight's episode was really solid. That's all I have. That's all I wanted to talk about for this episode. I really enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts, your comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it for now. I'll see you back after episode 3. All right. Be blessed, y'all. I'm out.